Hey there, food and history lovers! Welcome back to another lip-smacking episode of Food Storian, the channel that takes you on a delectable journey through the tantalizing tales of our favorite dishes. Today, we're diving deep into the sizzling world of American barbecue ribs. But before we embark on this saucy adventure, let me hit you with a question. Who can resist the heavenly aroma of barbecue wafting through the air? I know I can't. So buckle up, because today, we're unwrapping the delicious history behind America's barbecue ribs. All right, foodie friends, let's turn back the clock and transport ourselves to a time when the only thing sizzling was the summer sun and the tantalizing aroma of barbecue ribs wafting through the air. Our story begins in the southern United States in the early 17th century. Back then, indigenous communities were the culinary maestros, introducing European settlers to a cooking technique that would change the course of barbecue history: slow cooking meat over an open flame. Picture this: the sun setting, friends gathered around, and the sweet scent of hickory and mesquite wood infusing into the meat. This, my friends, was the birth of what we now know as barbecue. And as settlers moved westward, so did the love for this slow-cooked perfection. Different regions began to put their own spin on things, creating a diverse tapestry of barbecue styles, from the vinegar-based sauces of the Carolinas to the molasses-rich concoctions of Kansas City. It's like a barbecue map of the United States, each region boasting its own secret sauce and cooking traditions. But the common thread? Ribs, glorious ribs. So the next time you sink your teeth into a succulent rib, remember, you're not just enjoying a meal. You're biting into centuries of tradition and a slice of American history. Now that we've got our taste buds tingling with the origins of barbecue ribs, let's dive into what truly elevates these mouth-watering marvels: the saucy revolution. Barbecue sauce. The magical elixir that turns a simple rack of ribs into a culinary masterpiece. But did you know, it wasn't always as convenient as grabbing a bottle off the supermarket shelf? Back in the day, creating the perfect barbecue sauce was like concocting a secret potion. Cooks would experiment with everything from ketchup and mustard to molasses and vinegar, trying to find that perfect balance of sweet, tangy, and smoky. It wasn't until the 1920s that the barbecue sauce game changed forever. The first commercial barbecue sauce hit the market, and suddenly, the secret was out. People could now bring the flavor-packed goodness of BBQ into their homes without spending hours tinkering in the kitchen. Fast forward to today, and we're spoiled for choice. Walk down any grocery store aisle, and you'll find a dazzling array of BBQ sauces, each claiming to be the best-kept secret or the hottest thing in town. It's a saucy battlefield out there, my friends. But whether you prefer it sweet, spicy, or somewhere in between, the evolution of barbecue sauce has turned ribs into a canvas for flavor experimentation. So the next time you're drenching those ribs in your favorite sauce, remember, you're not just eating, you're participating in the saucy revolution that took barbecue from the backyard to the heart of American cuisine. Now that our ribs are soaking up that delectable sauce, let's talk about the unsung heroes behind every perfectly grilled rack: the grill masters. These culinary wizards have turned barbecue into an art form. I'm talking about folks who treat their grills like a cherished family heirloom and their smokers like a portal to flavor paradise. If you've ever been to a barbecue competition, you know what I'm talking about. These events aren't just about cooking meat. They're full-blown spectacles of smoke, fire, and fierce competition. But what makes a grill master truly legendary? It's not just the skill in wielding tongs or the precision in temperature control. It's the passion, the dedication, and the willingness to spend long hours perfecting the craft. These grill aficionados don't just cook, they orchestrate a symphony of flavors. From the choice of wood chips to the art of low and slow cooking, every step is a carefully calculated dance to achieve that perfect tenderness and smokiness. Some of these grill masters guard their recipes like classified information. I mean, it's like asking for the secret to a magic trick. You might get a sly smile, but the details remain locked away. So the next time you're sinking your teeth into a perfectly smoked rib, give a mental high five to the unsung heroes behind the grill, the grill masters who turn a backyard barbecue into a flavor-packed spectacle. All right, foodie friends, now that our ribs are infused with the smoky magic from the grill masters, it's time to dive into the great debate that has sparked fiery discussions at countless backyard barbecues: wet ribs versus dry ribs. Picture this. You're at a barbecue joint and the server pops the question, wet or dry? It's a choice that can divide families, spark friendly rivalries, and even lead to heated debates. On one side, you've got the wet ribs enthusiasts, those who can't resist the allure of a saucy masterpiece. The barbecue sauce, like a flavorful embrace, clinging to every inch of the meat. It's like a flavor explosion in every bite, with the sauce acting as the hero that ties everything together. But then, there are the champions of the dry ribs camp. Purists who believe that the true essence of barbecue lies in the rub. A perfect blend of spices and herbs, creating a crust that seals in the natural juices of the meat. It's a texture party with the meat taking center stage, and the rub adding a symphony of flavors without the saucy theatrics. So where do you stand in this saucy battleground? Are you team wet, reveling in the lusciousness of barbecue sauce? Or are you team dry, savoring the purity of a well-crafted dry rub? It's a tough call, I know. But hey, in the end, we're all on the same team. The team that loves sinking our teeth into a rack of perfectly cooked ribs, whether they're wet, dry, or somewhere in between. Whichever side you choose, remember, it's all about the love and passion that goes into crafting these flavor-packed wonders. And there you have it, friends. The sizzling saga of America's barbecue ribs. From humble beginnings to backyard extravaganzas, the journey of these saucy delights is as rich as the flavors they deliver. If you enjoyed this mouth-watering trip through history, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss a tasty tale on Food Storian. Until next time, keep exploring the world, one dish at a time.